Okay, let's go.
All right. Today, I'm going to tell my story, my hero's journey. This is how I lost 50 pounds and changed my life. Stopped being a fat piece of shit and ended up being a skinny piece of shit in good shape. Just kidding. Don't call yourself a piece of shit. With the ball rod right over my shoulder telling me, he doesn't actually say you shall not pass. He does. He says you shall not pass. All right. So, as you saw in the beginning montage of two pictures, my before picture was 50 pounds heavier. I was running about 250 pounds, roughly 30% body fat. That is carrying 75 pounds of fat on that frame. It's all right there in the man boobs and the big belly, and it sucked. So what did I do? I changed my diet and my nutrition. I got really consistent with working out. I followed a couple really good programs, a lot of YouTube fitness guys, and got a couple apps on workouts, and did some 6 to 8 week programs that got me stronger, got me used to doing exercises, got me doing new exercises. I do have a pretty well stocked home gym, so I can do just about anything that you could do in a commercial gym. Did I say about my nutrition? I'll talk about, probably going to go deep into that one pretty soon. So diet and nutrition, resistance training, progressive overload, working out on a very consistent basis, developing a recovery strategy, which included really working on my sleep hygiene. That was a big one. Again, I'll go into more detail on that one in a little bit. And then balancing my out of whack hormones. And I don't know, there's a whole section to talk about on that, but that was a big problem in that before picture that does not exist anymore in that after picture. So let's talk about diet and nutrition. What did I do different that I did before? So in the first picture, my diet plan was pretty much the cheeseburger, fried chicken, pizza diet. It's a really good diet. It's like some of the best food you could eat. Results kind of suck, to be honest. I got my Fitness Pal and I paid for the upgrade. It's like $90 a year. It's not that much. And I religiously track all of my food. Every single thing I put in my mouth, I put in that app. I enter it in. I look at it at the end of the day. I track my protein. I track my carb. I track my fats. Really making sure that I hit my maintenance calories right now. Actually, a little bit of a cut is 2,100 calories a day. And I do not subtract my exercise calories from that. That's something that you can add into the app, and you can look at it and it looks like, hey, I got 2,800 calories, but I actually want to burn those calories for that weight reduction. I'm kind of doing a cut, like I said right now. So it's taking in less calories than you burn and burning more calories than you normally do. Those are the two ways you can lose weight. Nothing off the table. I still eat cheeseburgers and pizza and fried chicken. I just learned some really healthy alternatives, so it's a lot lower calories and still focuses on protein. I focus on protein with every single meal I eat. That is where I start. I start with the protein. I eat it first, and I make sure it's included in, again, every meal and snack. Might do a protein shake. I've got a lot of healthy recipes. I got a mac and cheese that's really high protein. I do healthy chicken nuggets. I do healthy popcorn chicken. I got a healthy pepperoni pizza, but honestly, it's not that good. It's just okay. It'll scratch the itch when you want pizza, but I'd rather just work pizza into my macros and have a cheat meal once a week. What's enough protein? For me, it is 1 gram per pound of lean body weight. So right now I'm 195 pounds. I'm trying to get about 180 grams of protein a day. I can go as low as 150 and not feel too bad, and I can go up to 200, 210, but that's a lot of protein. You really have to plan what you're gonna eat in order to hit your protein target. With MyFitnessPal, if I just eat regular and just kind of let it happen and I don't plan my meals out, I will notice that I go really high carb. A lot of carbs, and the protein just gets lower and lower when I'm not paying attention to it. So it is something that you have to kind of focus on and make it a part of your plan. And you do have to plan this out a little bit. There is some planning involved. Sunday's my meal prep day. That's why I mentioned that in my first video. It is the best way to be successful in your diet. You plan out what you're going to eat, then you don't get surprised. And then you feel prepared. All right, the next thing I did, resistance training, weight training. I lift. I really like to lift. I enjoy it a lot. I do it way more than I do cardio. So I'm cardio, but 90% of what I do is weight training. I work out every day. Even the weekends. I feel better when I work out. I don't feel like I always work out first thing in the morning. So that's my time. I'll listen to a podcast, typically a fitness podcast, Mind Pump. That's the best one. Check it out on YouTube. Those guys are great. And I lift, and it wakes me up. It makes me feel better. I get all, whatever endorphin rush, hormone rush I get from that. It helps me prepare for my day. And when I don't do it, I feel ill prepared. I feel tired. I feel low energy. And so I just do it every day. It makes me feel a lot better. I might throw some cardio in there. I have an elliptical in my garage, and that's probably my number one form of cardio. I also have a heavy bag that I'll punch on very infrequently. But 6 days a week, I'm lifting weights. So that's a good one for me. My current split is 3 workouts. I do shoulders and chest. I do biceps, triceps, and back. And I do legs. Those 3 workouts, 3 days, twice a week. So that's 6 days a week. So each body part gets 2 workouts per week. And it seems to be working pretty well for me. I practice progressive overload. Even with less intense workouts, because I work every day, I still try to make it harder each week. Do more. What does do more mean? Do more means adding weight to an exercise, doing additional reps per set, doing extra sets, taking less time in between sets, or any combination thereof of those tools to increase your load, progressive overload. One thing I really like to do is I'll do 4 to 6 weeks of like 12 to 15 reps per set, and then I'll drop it down to like 8 to 10, but bump the weight up. Really try to get. It should feel like you're working harder. It should feel like you're getting stronger. It should feel like you can move more weight, or you're less fatigued by the time you're done with it. That's what progressive overload means to me. And as I said, I do morning workouts. I like working out first thing in the morning. I work 12-hour days. I work Monday through Friday, and typically a little bit of work on the weekends. And so if I don't wake up and the first thing I do is work out, I won't do it. If I go straight to work and then I try to work out after a 12-hour day, it just doesn't happen. So it is a commitment. It's an appointment I made with myself and that I keep every single day. The only time I will skip a day is if I got really shitty sleep. If I sleep bad, I've heard, and I practice this because it really makes sense. You shouldn't sacrifice your sleep for working out. You shouldn't be like, I got 4 hours of sleep and I'm gonna work out. That's when you're in your 20s, you could work out hungover on 3 hours of sleep and it'd be fine. I'm mid-50s. This is gonna be a 50+ fitness channel. This is more for the older people that wanna get in shape. And so I would say don't sacrifice sleep, which is my next pillar. So we've got diet and nutrition. resistance training, recovery. Recovery is huge. So especially when you get older, the number one lever that I pull for recovery is sleep. Make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you got good sleep hygiene. So everything is easier when you're rested. Everything is harder when you're tired. It's that simple. Sticking to a diet. If you got a shitty night's sleep, you're gonna want junk. You will eat more calories, and those calories that you want will be empty, less nutrient dense, more sugary, more fried, more just give me that, get me going. There's some science behind that, but I'm not a scientist, so I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Just trust me, you'll eat more shit when you sleep less. When you sleep more, it's easier to stick to your plan. It's easier to make decisions around food. It's easier to go work out. You feel better. Get your sleep. Get some sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene means go to bed at the same time every night. Practice the rituals before you go to sleep. I take melatonin gummies. I sometimes have some sleepy time tea. I get away from my screen for like the last hour of the night. I read before I go to bed. Those are the things that will help you sleep. I go to sleep at the same time and I wake up at the same time every single day, even the weekends. I'm going to put this under recovery, but it's really mobility. Move every day. Even if you don't work out, get your steps in. So walking is like one of the best ways to augment a fitness program. And what do I mean by that? I mean, when I was in the heaviest at the before picture at the beginning of the video, I was getting about 3,000 to 5,000 steps a day. Now I'm about 7,000 to 9,000 steps a day, and I'm about to kick that up to 10,000 minimum a day because I'm trying to finish off a cut. I'm trying to use those steps to kind of help me burn those additional calories throughout the day. You will burn additional calories. It will help your blood sugar if you do it right after you walk. It will make you feel better, and you get outside. If you can do it in the morning, you'll get sunlight in your face, which you really need. It really is a very important and easy thing to do to stay healthy. Good stuff, real good stuff. All right, the last thing I'm going to talk about is supplements and hormone balancing. I kind of threw these in together because they are all things that you introduce into your body. So in that beginning picture, my before picture in this video, when I was 250 pounds, 30% body fat, 75 pounds of fat, carrying 75 pounds of fat around with me every day, all in the man boobs and the belly, just right there, just right. Hey, take a look at this. This is me. When I got my blood work done, my testosterone level was 380. Now, my doctor told me that was normal. Nah, you're normal. You're normal. Sorry. I didn't feel normal. I'm going to read my list. This is everything that I felt with low T. High body fat, right? It's apparent. Low energy. I had this level of fatigue where I actually thought I was sick. I didn't know if I had mono or I was starting to get cancer or something, but I would go to work, and by 10 a.m. I'd be yawning and sandy-eyed, and I felt like I could just lay down under my desk and take a nap. And then I would have about an hour-long commute coming home, and I was struggling to stay awake just sitting in my car driving. I was like, something is wrong. This is not a normal energy level. This is well below normal. Didn't matter how much I slept. Didn't matter what I ate. I was chugging coffee, like caffeine constantly throughout the day, to no effect. Lack of motivation, low libido, ED, brain fog, inability to gain muscle. Like all of the symptoms, when I finally started doing some research and looking at it after my doctor said it was normal, I was like, this isn't normal. These are the symptoms of low testosterone. So I went to a clinic. I went to Renew Vitality. It's a really good clinic. I've been really happy with them. I've been doing it for about 2 years now. And I want to say something about TRT because there's a lot of natties that are like, you're cheating, you're on gear. If you're deficient, it's life-changing. It is completely different from what you were doing. All of those symptoms that I was talking about, how bad I felt, went away in a matter of weeks. So it'll change your life. It's a night and day difference. It's the best way I can describe it is I finally felt right again. And I didn't even realize how off I felt until I felt right again. My energy came back, my libido came back, boners really came back a lot, like to the point of distraction at one point. You kind of level out and get used to it, but man, when it first comes back, you're like, yeah. I lost fat, I gained muscle. I felt good working out. I heard somewhere online that testosterone makes effort feel good. I believe that. That's a dopamine. It's tied to your dopamine response. And it's just like, I can go in the garage and just start hammering the weights. And man, I feel like, let's do this, and it's, I didn't have that. I didn't have that before. And it's here now. And I really appreciate it. And it really has changed my life. For all those that are like, well, yeah, but you got to take it every day for the rest of your life. To be awesome, you got it. I'll do that. It's once a week, maybe twice. Okay, another one, supplement, vitamin D. Almost everybody that is watching this video, almost everybody in the world, especially in the Pacific Northwest where I live, is vitamin D deficient. There's a huge deficiency in vitamin D. I couldn't tell you this if it's nanograms per deciliters or what it is, but my initial blood work showed my vitamin D level at a 19, and I believe they wanted it around 40. My last blood work, 49. So I take 4,000 IUs every day. That's 2 those oil capsules, just every day without fail. And it has made a huge difference. I don't get sick as often, and it actually works with your testosterone. It works in working out, muscle building. It's a very important vitamin, and a lot of people are deficient in it. I wish I had a little more science behind that, but again, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a dude that does this all the time. So there you have it. This is a really long video going over these things. These are the pillars, the foundation of what I did. So hopefully you'll take this information and run with it, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.